All right, good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back. Looks forward to seeing you all back here bright and early on this Tuesday. Looks like we're having a little bit of a rally up about 300 points. My God, I'm getting beat up on some of our swing trades. Would you say, huh? Good to see you, Lou. Good to see you, Barbara, Lawrence, Michael. Good to see you all. Everybody on YouTube, welcome back. Let's go through some of the watch list. First of all, I like to always start off and see what we did yesterday. Looks like oil. Listen, we almost got to $100 a barrel. But we're getting a little bit of oil's down a little bit. Looks like it's down like $3, still up $92. I mean, it's funny, but you know what's weird? When oil goes up, the gas goes up immediately. But when oil goes down, you won't see it for 2-3 weeks. It's the weirdest thing. I always see it all the time. But what we got going on for today, we got a couple of stocks that are moving pretty well. We'll talk a little about space and stuff like that. We'll talk a little about, we got some of the stocks getting killed. We got this one stock, this LRMR getting hammered. But let's start off talking about what happened yesterday, and let's see what's moving. So we had a couple of stocks that did make some decent moves. We had the stock BTU. Let me bring up a 2-day chart. So BTU was it was a nice move early in the morning, had a nice trend, kept going up little by little. You could see in the last couple of days, almost the beginning of February, it's been started around $10, over 18. You could see it's got big resistance levels right around here, just below 20. If you've been using your level 4, you'll notice that there's been a lot out there on those resistance levels. I'm seeing a lot out there right now, which, by the way, I forgot to mention. Did you guys watch my videos that I've been posting on YouTube regarding my Thinkorswim using the level 4? Probably the best indicator out there. I know a lot of you out there were always asking me, I want to get it. Can I implement it to a platform? Bill, you've been. Brad, good. If you're watching YouTube, Facebook Live, make sure you subscribe to our channel. I know we have a lot of Thinkorswim fans out there. I'm doing presentations for them. Oh my God, it's got to be at least almost 20 years, ever since Tom Sosnoff started the company. And, obviously being an options platform, now you could be able to learn how to use it towards day trading. So if you're sick and tired of focusing on the past with all these gazillion indicators, now it's time to use the right platform to predict the future, and make sure you watch those videos. So please like us, share us on those videos, and I'm going to make a shitload of them more. They're going to come out because I think it's the next best thing for some of you that got that are looking for that great tool. Now, regarding about what else is moving and what we traded yesterday, also, we had the stock Z. So Z had a nice little move. Was it Zillow? Zillow went from 55 up to 61. It really bottomed out right here around the $50 price range. Stock obviously got big resistance levels. It's testing right now. So I would look to focus on something on that one. It's backed off a little bit right now. I had a really nice move, but remember, Zillow's a little fast-moving stock, a little bit more on the more expensive side too, so you have to be a little bit more of a advanced trader. KSCP, another stock that was a $30 stock, got really crushed as the IPO. Made a nice move yesterday. You could see it right here, how it ran from like $6 all the way up to $8 in a matter of about an hour and a half. Another really nice move. And everything was just doing great, and everything started reversing. You had Robin, who we were looking at, was doing pretty well. You had TLRY that was doing pretty well. A lot of these things like DraftKings, like we were talking about the Super Bowl. And, I was just reading the paper, the local paper here for some of you. I know you're out of the country, but you know how New York just allowed gambling? They did like $2.2 billion. New York State made over $70 million on taxes on that online gambling. 70 million. Hope they do something good with it. You know what I mean? Not that I'm a fan of of making gambling legal now. I mean, I think it have more issues than anything else, but you know what? Hope they do something smart with that. All right. They could first start off by making sure that they have people that have gambling problems too. You don't look like you be a drunken sailor now. You have all that money. It's a lot of money in less than a month of revenue. That is unbelievable. Anyway, let's talk about what's moving this morning. Now, there are a lot of stocks that are moving. You can see the watch list is pretty green right here. We got a lot of things that are moving. It did not look good yesterday, though. I mean, look at that chart right there on the long-term chart. You can see what it's been doing. We're at 35,800. We dropped all the way down to here. I thought we were going to go down to here. I mean, the rate we're going. So We're getting a little bit of some movement back on that direction. So there was some pretty good buys out there. CSQ, actually, that one, what a volatile stock. So I told you, be careful of that stock. But that stock, could be a buying opportunity too also. That's a stock that pays you like 6% interest. Really, really nice stock right there on that stock. Now, a couple of buyouts going on. We're not going to be trading this RESN. It was a buyout of $3. Pretty interesting how a cheap low stock that was only like $1.25 opened up that high, but it wasn't doing too well. And one day somebody woke up and bought that company up. Obviously, you could see no one really knew about it because stock didn't really go anywhere. We're not trading that stock. Another stock that's moving up pretty nicely too, but it's expensive. And it right after the close, obviously you could see it could be more of an earnings play, but you're starting to go down, shut about 13%, 41%, big spread, small tier sizes. Remember what we teach you: tradable, trend, and trap. So those three things, the first T, you break that T, you're going to get yourself in big trouble. But it is on to category 4. A couple of the stocks out here. What else we got? EBON. Everybody remember EBON? EBON, very inexpensive stock, had a nice move yesterday. She's gapped up a little bit. She's been a good swing trade. And by knowing it was been a good swing trade, you could see what's happening over the course of the day trade. Stock was about 75 cents. It's already up to $1.70. You got some resistance levels right above around $2. It's got great iceberg orders, trade about 400,000 shares in pre-market. We're going to keep an eye on this one. AGRI. This one just came out now. It just showed up. So this one, we have news came out at 8:45. You could see it went from $1.70 to $10. It's got great volume, 2.7 million shares. Some of you remember we traded this stock back in October. This stock ran from $2 to $7. It was a phenomenal short squeeze. So do we have another one? You know what? If we could just get half that move or a quarter of that move, we're looking good. But great volume on that one. AGRI. IPW, another one that gapped up yesterday, and it got halted 2 times. It was pretty cool. If you guys ever see halts, I know some of you watching this on YouTube, Facebook Live, you're like, oh, what is a halt? You know what? Get in our trading room. It's awesome. And you know what's great? We see it coming. We see it coming when it comes. It's just that you got to get it before it gets halted. And we love those big gap ups. It's just phenomenal. Anyway, that one did that one yesterday. And she's moving again this morning. So cheap low stock, 52-week high was right around 10. Was down to $1, down 90%. Who knows? Maybe this could be the dead cat pounce. But it is up 40%. So as day traders are going to be focusing on that one too. LRMR. Oh my God, this thing. Damn, crashed right there, right after hours. Look at that. Got halted. Just constantly got halted. Right from 8 all the way down. And she's still going down. Fortunately, probably won't be able to short it. But I don't know. I'm always looking for a dead cat bounce. But what do we know about this stock? It's a pharmaceutical stock. And what do we know about pharmaceutical stocks, fellow cyber traders? They don't come back. Okay? Usually they go down even lower. You lose that drug, you're screwed. Space. What the hell's going on with Space? Space, biggest percentage gainer right now on the New York Stock Exchange. Space got hammered. What happened to Space? And it was everyone loved the story. You know what's so funny? I had this stock at $30. I ended up selling it right here. I had a big pop, and then it broke down on me. I got out, I think it was like 29 if I remember. I took a loss on it. And I did a swing trade because I had this big rally right here, up here. And obviously, you know about Space. Was that Virgin America? Came out with that spaceship. I don't know what's going on with that thing anyway. It's funny. You don't hear them things taking off anymore. But stock got crushed. I don't know. Looks pretty interesting right now. Fun stock. It's in a good price range. I'm just glad I got out when I did because you know what? The biggest thing you learn here at Cybertrade University is not how to make money. It's how to control losses. You need to know when to take a loss because they go against you, you're screwed. So that one also. We know about the buyout. There was a buyout that just came out right now, MGI, so don't get caught up on the buyout. All right. That one, you could see it right there, just got bought out right there. SBY showed up on BO. Was that BO? No, not that one. It was in SBEV. SBEV, we've been trading this stock, taking a big hit right here. This is what I was talking about. We had fun trading this stock at $1. I mean, the thing ran to almost $5. It was at 400% movement. You know, no, listen, they don't go up forever, and you should have saw it from the beginning of last year. It was big resistance, and if you watch that, you know, watching your level 4 and you're following those orders, you'll see those orders out there because you got to follow the money, fellow traders. LRMR is shortable on TradeStation, Bill. Okay, well, that's good to know. So remember, it's not going to be that much more. Listen, we still got $3. I don't know. Probably, you know, probably make a little bit on it, but I would probably look for a little bit of dead cat bounce. So the thing that scares me about this stock is that it only traded 292,000 shares, and it's down 62%. That's what kind of freaks you out a little bit, you know? Means it's very, very low volume for something to be down so much. All right, SPS Splash Beverage shares dropped pre-market after stocks offering prices. You mean a secondary offering? Mark, is that what they're doing, SPEV? I don't know what that remember that happened to some BJs? They did a secondary offering. They screwed everything up. They did a secondary offering to make some more money. I think it was right. Where was it? Yeah, they did it like over here. They did a secondary offering right away, and they basically crushed that stock. But it's been doing pretty well long term. Anyway, let's get ready for the open, everybody. Listen, don't forget, we got a couple of new videos coming out. If you have Thinkorswim, please go and watch our YouTube video I posted, because now you could get level 4, the best indicator, you know, that's going to teach you the future and show you the future, not pretending and show you what happened in the past by some mathematician. Go out there, watch that video. Actually, the one I did yesterday shows you how to get it on the platform, how you go through the chat. So I just posted that yesterday. Watch it. I'm going to come out with a bunch of more on it. And then don't forget, today at 4 o'clock, we're doing an open house. I'm going to teach you how to use these platforms. So if you're new here to cyber trading, and if you're watching YouTube, you missed it, you could always get the recording of it. And then cyber traders, like I said, in the cyber group room, we're going to start commentating in 15 minutes. And if you see something, you say something. Let's work together like a team, make some money together, because today is hump day. It is Tuesday. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. And for everybody else, we'll see you back here at 2:30 for the afternoon meeting.